the songs of liberty. And start. Hello, guys, and welcome back to today. We are playing another game of American Civil War, the mod for Total War Napoleon. And as the title of this video suggests, I do have a story to explain. As you may or may not have realized, if you have watched any of my later videos, there aren't any. I have a significant gap in my videos, and first off, I wanted to say sorry for this. I didn't really give any explanation about where I was going or what was happening. But actually, several things did happen in my life that are kind of, I would say, even major. I think they were like very big and they have a lot of influence. And it definitely is going to be changing the way I upload to YouTube and my content. So first off, I want to address the fact that um, I think I haven't uploaded in about, if I'm right, about 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks. It might be one more than I'm thinking. I might be a little dumb. But those first, I think 2 weeks, should be 2 weeks, I was gone on vacation to France, maybe 3.5. I actually don't think I recorded a video for them to release prior to me leaving. So I think it might be 3 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks that I haven't uploaded. But anyways, so the first 2 weeks I actually was on vacation in Paris and France for my senior trip. I had just graduated high school, and I'm still very, very fresh high school graduate. I mean, I was still in high school like 2 months ago, you know. So yes, that was the main part of it. I had a great time. If you want to go check out my Instagram, I'll definitely put the link down below in the I'll put my link down below in the description, YouTube or the video description. That way you all can see that. And I did post some of the stuff that we did in shorts. But yeah, we were there for the 80th anniversary of D-Day, which was really cool. Got to see some really cool things, and really just was an amazing experience. Probably one of the best I've ever had. But yeah, so that we were gone away on that for like I want to say two weeks. It was a long trip, just because it was my senior trip and we wanted it to be pretty big. All the family went. It was a lot of fun. But I'll definitely link that if y'all want to go check that out. Um, and then here recently, I have not been on vacation still. For the past week, I have been lifeguarding. I know, weird. Like, who wants to lifeguard? I've always wanted to be a lifeguard. Lifeguarding at a Bible camp. I lifeguarded the river. I think it's my first ever like real job. Which kind of sounds weird, but like I've never had like another job prior to this. Um, so this is kind of my first one. So I'm kind of diving into that and oh gosh, whoa. I don't know what I just hit. Okay, I don't know how I did that, but sure. So I've been diving into that literally. Haven't had to save anybody yet, which is a miracle because I definitely don't want to, but I am prepared if I have to. So that's what I've been doing most recently. I love my job. It's probably the most fun I've ever had. I'm meeting a bunch of new people that I just love. Um, it's probably the most fun I've had in a long time, but this does unfortunately affect my uploading schedule, um, and what I post. I don't have as much time. Uh, I work Monday through Friday, and I have to travel about 2 hours actually to get to my job. So it's not like I like walk to my job. I have to drive 2.5 hours, and I stay on property. They pay me to, of course. I stay in like a cabin. Um, but it definitely does affect it because now that I had that time to record, I can't. Um, and I was normally able to record, a video Saturday and then a video Monday for The video on Saturday, obviously, for the Tuesday release, and then the video on Monday for the Thursday. But I just don't have that kind of time anymore, unfortunately. And there's other pressing matters. I'm actually trying to attend Auburn University, or I am, and I'm not trying. I am going to attend Auburn University in the fall. I'm sure most of y'all have heard about that if y'all like watch college football. And the off chance if you don't, they're just it's a good school. They have a good engineering program, and that's what I'm going to do and try to become, so I can go further into my life and be more successful. So the time that I did have um, after my job takes, a significant portion of it, I have to think about, okay, well, how am I going to separate this into time for both my YouTube, my job, and then obviously school. And there's just not a lot of time anymore. But listen here. I am not going to stop uploading. I might just have to limit it down to one video a week, unfortunately. I'll probably change it to just a Wednesday upload because, like, today I'm filming this on a Saturday. I'm trying to get it out for the Tuesday. I might even record a Thursday one if I have time, because I actually am not doing anything for my college right now. I'm kind of in a resting period, but I do not think that will last long. Um, but yeah, I hate. Let's see. Is there anything else that I've missed? Oh, and I have a girlfriend, so that's another thing that takes a lot of time. So like when I'm not at my job, I have to divide it between YouTube, college, my girlfriend, which is taking the most of the time as she should, and because I don't want to, just like completely like, oh, my YouTube is more important than you, which in fact is not. So it's just there's a lot of things going on, and I want to thank y'all for sticking with me. I really am sorry that I took this long to upload a response to what was going on because I should have done that sooner, and I hope y'all guys will forgive me and stick with me. I'm not going to give up on this YouTube channel. I really want to keep it going. I've worked really hard for it, and you know, I've sacrificed for it, and I don't want that to, come to an end, and I don't think it will. I'm gonna try to upload stuff in college, um, and I just find this a lot of fun. I've always watched YouTubers, and I've always been like, well, you know, I like watching this, but there really isn't something for me. So why can't I go and make that? And hopefully, there might be a few hundred, maybe 1,000 people that like, oh, well, they want that as well. So, and that's what I try to make. I try to make different stuff from what everybody else is making. I don't try to clickbait. You know, I'm just kind of, you know, I like what I do. How about that? But again, thank y'all guys for sticking with me. Enough about me. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I would love to go and answer some of them. If you want me to make a video about what all I did in Paris and Normandy, I could definitely work on that. It'd probably be a little bit because obviously work and everything. But just please let me know down in the comments, and we'll start working on that as soon as we can. And just again, thank y'all so much. The love, the encouragement, the support. Thank you to my subscribers. Um, literally wouldn't be able to do it without y'all. It's kind of like what keeps me going at this point. Like it's like, oh, you got some subscribers out there, they're waiting on it. You got to get something out there so they can watch something. So thank y'all so much. I hope y'all have a great rest of y'all's days and weeks. But yeah, let's just get into this video because there are some big changes. Switching gears, here we go. All right, so today we are playing another version of ACW. And I say another version because I got home, hadn't turned on my computer in like a month, and my ACW has either deleted itself or has been like my security setup was like, this shouldn't be here, and removed it. Or it just like quit on me. I really don't know. I just kind of came home and it wasn't there, so I was like, okay, well, that's not good. And now we're here. So I went to, I don't know what the website is called, but it's the mod website. You know, it's very secure. You know, you're not going to download any viruses. And I saw they had an updated version of the ACW, and I was like, oh, that's really cool. I wonder what they added. And if you look down here at the bottom where my bar is, you can see that it goes off my bar even. I have 5 more cannons, really 6 more regiments. I have a Zouave and 5 cannons that I shouldn't have. It should end right here. All of that should be on my team. So apparently, I have updated to a version where I think the max now, I think the original max was 24 or 12, and I have changed it to where the max is now either 12 or like, or not 12, 24 or something. I don't know. It's a lot more regiments than what I used to be able to have. Obviously, I can't have all those regiments because number one, the price of these regiments is very expensive in the in-game currency, so I can only get a select few. Um, but still, it is a significant difference because now I can have 5 more infantry units, and this is why I'm kind of being over exaggerating over here on my left. Like normally I would not have these guys to fight over here. It would just be, it would just these, and even these reinforcements, really, these guys are not supposed to be here either. I'm actually gonna position my reinforcements over here. Sorry, my voice is a little raspy. I was actually screaming at kids all week. My first group was middle schoolers, and that's all I needed to be said about that. But I do get an additional 5 or 6 units that I can kind of be not a lenient but more lenient with, but I can do some more bold maneuvers. But that also means the enemy gets more units. So I think they're bringing instead of 6,000 per, I think what did we call them, a corps or whatever, they can bring about 8,000 to 9,000, which is a significant difference because that is a lot more men. So instead of, I'm facing only against 2 because mainly I don't want my computer to crash. But honestly, it just feels like more because they attack basically 1 corps at a time. So they position themselves to where 1 corps attacks and the corps after it either bayonet charges or whatever because the AI is absolutely stupid. It's still a lot of fun. So now instead of, you only have 12 regiments attacking, you have, 17, 18 attacking you at one time, and then, that you have a brief gap in between, and then the other regiments are right on top of you already. It is a lot of fun. I played one game and I was like, is this even going to work? Is my computer going to blow up? I had a lot of questions. I didn't know what was going to happen. My computer isn't the greatest. It's good, but I'm not gonna go, super crazy and have 500,000 versus 500,000, Confederates. It's just not gonna happen. But still, I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Again, thank y'all for all the love and support. And yeah, let's just get into it. Oh, we have gunfire. We have Stonewall Jackson holding this map. I don't know what the map is called. I was an idiot and didn't remember it. We're gonna swing my first Zouaves. First one is Zouaves battalion. See, it's a little laggy, but that's okay. Oh, looks like we do have some artillery fire coming down. Let's see here. It's got some howitzers shooting. These are gonna be very quick and fast reloading, so they should be. Oh my gosh! And look, how many did they lose? That's a lot of dead men right there. Here come those howitzers. Oof. Was there any casualties on that? No, okay. Well, anyways, they're about to be in rifle range, and that'll put a significant dent in them. I'm gonna ring angle my troops here. Kind of pull them back into more of a straight line. Those are cannon shells. Here comes that next volley. There'll definitely be some casualties there. There's none! Okay, maybe the game's broken. I don't know. Oh my gosh, they've lost men. They lost 4. Oh, they're firing too much of an angle. That's okay. We'll change targets. Alright, so looks like over here I have my men defending a nice little slope. Just kind of to break up the Yankee advance. Really not trying to get a strategic victory out here. Just more of a delaying action. Kind of letting them fight it out on their own. And if they die, they die. It's okay. I'm not gonna, these regiments right here are not gonna win me or lose me the battle. Looks like we got rifle fire going out over here. Looks like it's going out pretty thick too. Let's go ahead and tell these guys to stop, fire at will. Let them start picking targets out for themselves. A lot of guys holding beneath this bluff. They are going to be at they're going to be the low ground, which is going to be kind of difficult for them, but they should be able to hold it just fine. Oh, there's no casualties taken in that volley, and they take 8. Definitely not a fair trade. Yeah, the songs of beauty. Got the Irish Brigade song I'm stuck in my head right now. Oh man, there. Excuse me. Sending a large amount of units to flank us. We will meet that with some opposition, that's for sure. Kind of rush them into position. Ooh, they take a lot of casualties. A lot of dead Yankees there. Starting to take some casualties over here. Again, just a brutal fight. These battles do now last a little bit longer. So sorry about that. Oh no, we'll have to cut. Alright, cut. There we go. Ooh. It's a lot of casualties there. But again, it looks like the Yankees are gonna keep coming. I don't have any reinforcements for these guys on this flank. And that's a crap ton of Yankees. See if we can drop some shells on them. Most of the rounds are going into these woods over here. See if those mortars can get some hits. Oh, that's a good hit right there. Let's see if we can. That's bad when even in slow-mo, your game's still lagging. Again, these guys still holding out. Oh, whoa, we rout. Oh, you're joking. These guys are idiots. They were shooting cannonballs over here. Ugh, idiots, what idiots. Some stiff fighting happening over there. The enemy's starting to take a little bit more casualties. This regiment's kind of getting a little battered. Alright, here comes the volley of shells. They're all short, or short, high, or long. Alright, let's see if we can pull them out of there. If they get out, they get out. If they don't, they don't. It's okay. Okay, I don't know why all the shells go in this one half. They are in canister range. Real heavy fighting going on over here. See what this canister does here. Might be a shell. No, it's a canister. Looks like it barely touches them. Reform our flank. It looks like we are going to be able to pull back and keep these men in the fight. Look. Oh. Oh my goodness. The humanity. And that is brutal. Right as they actually turn and try to reform, I actually don't know what they were doing. But they were just slaughtered wholesale. So again, try to pull them back and reform them. And you can see the casualties just, they are just absolutely annihilated. They looks like they lose 50% maybe. Close. Looks like they are chasing us a little bit. That's okay. They're gonna run right into us. So it'll be fun. Looks like these men are getting. Oh wow, they're actually in canister range. Here we go again. All it takes is one hit. All it takes is one hit. No, it's not the one hit we wanted. Yeah, that rifle fire is pretty thick as they come down the hill. A lot of rounds humming everywhere. It's going to be a gallant stand for this far left flank. Interested to see what happens. Maybe we can spin them to help shoot. I don't know. We'll see. See how the fighting's going over here. I know, I want to catch this volley. It looks like they take a couple of hits there. Again, more fighting in the middle. All the real fighting is happening right here. Those are some great hits, and definitely what this team over here needs, or not this team, but these defenders. There's just so many Yankees. I don't know. It really depends on what happens on this far right flank. If these rebels can start wrapping around them, they might achieve victory. But from right here, it's just who wants it more. And also the factors. The rebels do have artillery. The Yankees do not. So I don't know. A canister is doing some work. Man, the Yankees just kind of walk out into the slaughtering field. There's no action really here in the center. A lot of, mild action over here. Just kind of lines reforming and waved attack. I don't know who's going to last over here. It really just, well, it depends on the far rights, or not the far rights, but the far right and the far left. If the rebels can break them here, they can simultaneously push over the hill and flank this main force that's engaging in the valley below. Ooh. Some great hits right there. Oh, they better get a canister off quick. Oh, there they go. They break. That's huge. We do have regiments coming down towards the center, so I can't do anything with them yet. They are starting to lose over here now that they really are trying to knock out my artillery here. I just don't think they can see my howitzers that are hiding right behind the hill. And while yes, Napoleon is doing a lot of damage, it's just not as necessary as the howitzers. All right, let's go ahead and get some movement here. Try to wrap around them here. We can flatten this, flatten that out into their flank. Alright, looks like the 4th Michigan and the 2nd New York oh, they rallied. Wow. Can you feel that little hole? How many did they have? 84, man. That's dedication though, I like it. Okay. Bad news. They're rushing about, maybe 4,000 guys over here to this far right. And that is not looking good for us. I know any of these guys right here to route. Oh, what are y'all waiting on? Y'all volleying? No, y'all just taking your sweet time. That's what y'all doing. So now we got a little bulge here. It's the Battle of the Bulge in the center. Using the houses as stagnant cover. I guess that was a stagnant cover. I guess that'd be the term. Still cover. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Let's see what happens when we give them the bayonet. This is the meat of my line. Oh my gosh. Looks like they are going to rout here. Oh, they're hitting it back. They're losing slightly, and that's all that matters. Yeah, it's like an area. It's like an area. Like, oh my gosh, that's brutal. There they go. They rout. Now we reform and we attack them. Rally yourselves. So yeah, nothing major happening on that far right. Back over here. Looks like we got some Marines that have been routed. I need some artillery fire on that. Probably it's a blob the size of Manhattan. Yeah, and those shells do terrible damage. As in terrible, like a lot of kills. I mean, even the shells that fall late just annihilate them. How many of these guys are out? They've taken 1/3 casualties. Come on, get up there, get up there. Okay, they're rallied. There we go, there we go, they rout. We have control, we have taken control of the far right. That leaves us with a lot of men to flank with. I mean, not a lot, but still, it's enough for a major flanking operation. I want them to start shooting round shot in there. I don't care about canister anymore. Alright, well, we start dropping shells on that main target force. See, I want their fire spread out. Boom. We got a lot of Yankees right here we gotta deal with. Alright. Back over here. Looks like they're doing quite well. Oh wait, who route? Dadgummit. Well, that's not good. We can't do nothing about it right now. Come on, I need to use this rally. Dang it, they routed. Alright, defend the hill. That's all. That's the goal now. It's the name of the game. Hold this hill. Every Confederate regiment that can make it out of there. Get out. Our center is broken. It has fallen. Okay. We gotta do some smart stuff here. So rather than focus down here with my artillery, I'm gonna focus upslope. And here's why. So yes, that artillery is doing good and taking out a lot of that main force, but I really need to take these men on my far left, and flank around the hill, and that way we kind of form a gully, or I think that's the appropriate word would be, like our line holds here, they come into this kind of gap, and then we hold here. So yeah, so hopefully we can get a route over here soon. The amount of dead people right here is staggering. Now start humming round shot into them. Yeah, they're not gonna last long. There we go. Not anymore. These men hold against all odds. Oh my gosh, that was a great shot though. Put quite a big hole in them. Alright, keep using that artillery and clearing the way. Oh, praise the Lord, I actually needed that like kind of badly. Not a big rally, but enough to work with. Yes, they rallied. Fight on that hill. Trying to clear the way for this infantry to get down that hill. Who rallied? Okay. Need you up here, soldiers. Looks like they hopefully will rally actually. Because they have actually got more than some of these other ones do. See this canister? Takes a good chunk. Who routes? Okay, that's okay. Our line is very much stretched. It is stretched very thin, but the oh gosh, that's too close for artillery. I may have given them too many men. To the death, lads, to the death. Alright, this is going to be a real close artillery shot. I don't know. They're not getting that off in time. That's a rip. They might rout, actually. Plug that gap. Finish it with the bayonet over here. Oh, they actually held. That's actually impressive and shocking. If they can get those shells off, that'll do some pretty good work. Oh well, they're gonna get that off. We've lost our cannon. I repeat, we've lost our cannon. There's so many Yankees, oh my gosh. Well, no matter to lose, win, or draw, the Yankees have actually fought considerably well and have taken a tremendous amount of casualties. Okay, I need them to hurry up and route this regiment over there. Dadgummit, we're not gonna let go of this hill. We ain't giving up the hill, that's for sure. Every inch of ground they'll have to pay for. God be with y'all. I'm switching sides to the other half of the battlefield with my general. This is our last remaining Confederate line, like, that's holding. I mean, they might hold. I doubt it, but they might. So he just routed. Yeah, see, that's a big route right there. Think we can get the cannon out? Let's see if we can get them out. So it's been a bloody fight. A violent countercharge might protect us for one more. Yep, they are meeting the enemy headlong. Keep your countercharge up. The far right's completely broken. Alright, tell them to hightail it. Not the far right. The far left is pretty much toast. God have mercy on their souls. Who rallied? One last defiant act. Yep, the cannons are going to make it out. That's good. We need those. Okay, so look, okay. The battle is turning around the far right. Union is routing en masse. I'm not saying this is a victory, but we are in a much better position than we were 10 minutes ago. Put them into position and set them up and ready for an attack. Who did they route from? Oh well. Christ. Just meet them with light resistance, or they should route soon. Now we're on their flank. Just shoot at them. Man, it looks like this Confederate force has drove them off. That was their one last defiant act. Because now my cannons are gonna set up, and this battle. I mean, it's not won yet, but I'm pretty positive we're gonna win this one. Who rallied? Man, I wish they would rally. Oh, dreams come true. Stand and fight with your brothers to the death, boys, to the death. This battle is far from lost. The Confederate forces seem to be driving the Yankees back. They have shifted their howitzers into position. They have a nice solid line. Are they out of ammo? Alright, well, it's about to turn to a slugfest, boys. There's the rebel yell. Oh, they rout. That's okay, though. Oh, they rout, too. That's alright. Oh, looks like it's gonna be a mass melee battle in the woods. For the Yankees to win, they'd have to do a couple things. First off, they'd basically have to rally their entire line, which I don't see them doing. They would have to reform, which they're not gonna. I mean, I've got them pressed here in the woods. They're actively, I mean, they're engaging my forces, but they're actively running. I don't see a world where they come back from this. I'm gonna be honest. I thought it was out. I thought it was over with, but apparently not. We got just enough fight. Oh, they break. Tell them to start raking up these woods. Tell them to close their dentist. This is giving the bayonet. Stonewall is, man. I've won like 4 engagements just because of bayonet. A bayonet charge, like a perfectly timed bayonet charge. Yep, we're overwhelm them. Okay. Looks like they do have some reforming going on, so I'm wrong about that. They are gonna. Looks like they will reform a little.
Yes, sir.
It's a losing battle. Alright, the line has been reformed. Here they come. Steady, boys. Steady. Wait till they're in close. Man, they're close to breaking them. They're holding strong, though. Open up on them. Dadgummit. Drive those Yankees off that hill. They actually broke that regiment. That's hilarious. No, I thought they lost it. I was like, oh, well, they're dead. That's an excellent position right there. I'll give them that. That's a great one. Are they out of ammo? Yep, they're out. Send them in. units. Looks like we are starting to retake our field. I see a lot more blue routing than red. Or no, red routing than blue. Man, I'm stupid. Still fighting raging over that little hill. Center of the map. I do have one reinforcements, or one reinforcing regiment, so I'm going to send them to my far left now that they are well rested. Looks like they're slaughtering their running Yankees. Good on them. Keep the charge going. Keep the charge going. Yeah, the worst thing they ever did was went up on that hill. Probably a little less than 400. Say somewhere around 300 then. They're at 171 a minute earlier. They've lost 3. Probably all from artillery. I don't think infantry's doing that much right now. Get on the bayonet. Man, this has been crazy. If we do end up pulling this out, which I think it is, I think it's basically over with for them now. They're too spread out. This would probably be the biggest comeback I have ever seen. And there they go. They round off the hill. And I want to say that I won this game just because I had howitzers. I think if I would have brought any other artillery to this battle, I would have lost it. And I really do think that. Have them hold below the hill. We're gonna get up and over that hill. Wow, some very brutal combat. Huh. He's gonna get him some kills. Wow. What a battle. That was. It's not over yet, but it is. We're just kind of running down the last fighting um, Yankees that are on the field. Um, not many left. Of course, we have just absolutely crushed them. This is probably the heaviest fighting I've ever seen. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I know it was a good bit longer than these normally are, and I want to apologize for that. But I also did add like an extra 4,000 guys, so whoops. But also I was like, yeah, it's gonna happen. I hope y'all guys enjoyed it as much as I did. I'm just gonna kind of let the rest of this play out. You might see a brief little motion, but today's video is over. If you want to skip to the end to see the casualty count, it will be there. Thank y'all guys so much for watching. I hope y'all are doing well, and I will see you guys next time. See ya.